I love what I do. It doesn't feel like work. And so when I'm on the way home decompressing, I remind myself how grateful I am to have that. And so is it stressful? Yes. But is it worth the stress to be able to say, I love my job? It is. Absolutely.
But I do it just because I feel like people deserve to be treated like humans, like people, even though they might be accused of something very serious.
You know, I feel like we're all put here for a purpose. You know, we all have a purpose. Every life is important. Every life has meaning.
It's rewarding in its own way. And you've just got to focus on the reward. You know, the client that thinks you're just wonderful. You know, the client that's really happy that you got their case dismissed, you know, and now they're not going to get their kids taken away or something like that, you know.
It's often that I'm the first person who will listen to them and hear them out, and based on what they're saying, come up with a solution for them.
You get to meet new people every single day. I think it's a privilege to sit down with them and say, hey, what's going on? How do we get here? What can I do to help you? How can we fix this?
So many times in this work, you really affect the people that you are dealing with, and in ways that that are not apparent right away.
If you can say, this is all I can do for today, and I've done the best I can do for today, that's enough. You give yourself some slack. We're never going to finish. Crimes are going to keep happening. People are going to keep being poor, and they're going to keep needing your help. I
think it's very rewarding to be able to make an impact on somebody's life. You know, you can't always save them totally, but at the same time, I always looked at myself as being a buffer between my client and the system. And, you know, maybe, you know, my representation would keep the system from just running slam over my client, you know.
It feels good because I can honestly go home at night and say that I've helped people, and that's a good feeling to have.
It's wonderful. It's a blessing. I think helping other people, especially if they aren't able to be in a position to help themselves, is great.
It's adversarial, and I'm fighting for people's rights, and that, to me, is a privilege.
I am immensely proud of what I do because I believe that myself and other public defenders, when it comes to misdemeanors, are probably the only people in the system that can actually improve the lives of the community.
The people that are drawn to this is service. This is a service position. This is public service. And there's a number of reasons that people find themselves in this position. But I would say the one unifying characteristic, and again, it's not everybody, but the people who stay and the people who are good at this are intrinsically motivated, and they get a tremendous amount of satisfaction from the work itself.
You get this feeling when you win a case or you get a good result for somebody, and you can just tell that you've really made a substantial good in their life.
I will say that being a public defender for as long and then now doing defense work, it is one of my absolute most favorite, best things I have ever done. I think it is so important that we exist, and I think it is so important that people love what they do.
You have to have a certain mindset in order to step into that ring and protect somebody when the whole world is trying to take their freedom from them.
This is rewarding work. This is worth dedicating your career to, and it is pure defense.